Hey guys, Ethan Bale here and welcome to another YouTube video. I hope you're all having a phenomenal week. Now in this video what I'm going to do is break down what actually USP is and how you can differentiate yourself in a very saturated market. So if you're a skincare brand, you're a pet brand, you maybe an agency owner, jewelry, fashion, very competitive niches, and this is how you separate yourself from everybody else. I'm going to explain step by step, give you some examples of good USPs, some businesses that have kind of mastered it, and show you to basically, if everyone in your niche is going right, how to go left, because skincare, apparel, and the agency space are very heavily saturated businesses. It's full of Me Too businesses. This video explains how to just separate yourself, get ahead, and make lots of money in your niche. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe, notification, like, whatever, and let's get into it. Okay, so what is a USP? So a USP it stands for unique selling point or unique selling proposition, and it basically tells you and separates you from everybody else in the market. But there's a concept with this point where a lot of people have gone wrong, hence why I'm recording this video today. So, for example, let's look at skincare brands. A lot of skincare brands out there claim the USP is that they're all natural, excuse my writing here, and they're all eco-friendly, they're all sustainable, they can all get results in X days, things like this. But these aren't really USPs, because most businesses, most skincare brands actually have this already embedded in their business. So this is where people go wrong, is they'll create something called a Me Too business, which essentially means that they'll come into this space, they'll see a brand like TBH Skincare, very good brand, doing really well, and they'll try and model that and go, I want my own, make my own money, be my own boss, etc. They'll create that business very similar. It could be like NGL, not gonna lie, skincare or something. I don't know. They'll create that skincare brand and they'll make it almost identical to every other skincare brand out there. And then they'll start claiming that it's natural, eco-friendly, sustainable. We plant a tree every time you buy it, that type of thing, which, aren't really USPs, because every single product in the market is saying that. So how can you create that different? How can you create that USP? Now, not many actually do, but is they create this unique formula. So they'll create a unique formula and it'd be like a miracle serum or a made from a special plant, that type of aspect. That is unique, because there's a brand out there, I can't remember the name off the top of the head, where they use some special New Zealand honey in the skin products, and it has these elements inside, ingredients that make your skin smoother, look fresher, etc. That is unique. Okay, that is a unique formula. Being natural, eco-friendly, sustainable, whatever, these aren't USPs at all. But having that unique formula will separate you straight away, and labeling your ingredients and really differentiating yourself from everybody else. Guarantees work really well as well. So if you get a consumer and to stand out, you can say, okay, we will get rid of all your acne in 30 days, all money back. That is a very good way to stand out. So these here are classed as USPs. These are just, I don't even know what you'd call them. These are just features of a business, but these are what you want to kind of have. You have a USP, and that's how you kind of get ahead in a saturated market, because when the market's saturated, well, quote unquote competitive, it isn't really competitive, it's just saturated. Competitive where there's a lot of good businesses in there, a lot of businesses are doing well, and it's very hard to kind of, get to that next level. Saturation where it's just full of businesses, but not a lot of doing well. In a saturated market, there'll only be about 10% of businesses actually doing well. The rest are just there to show up every single day, and that's the thing with business. Now, one other thing I wanted to touch on is a better example of this would be a kind of an agency, for example. So let's look at an agency. Now, when we come to USPs, you want to think of a really unique one. Otherwise, you are not going to stand out. Now, with an agency, marketing partner, growth partner, whatever, authority and getting results is kind of the key thing your consumer wants, your client wants. They want you to come in, they want you to get amazing results, and they want you to do it really well. Now, all this obviously links to, market sophistication, the 5 different stages. Now, with Nature, for example, so their USP to begin with was, okay, we only run Facebook ads. That's not really a good USP. They could then go to, okay, well, we'll do a money back guarantee. Okay, that is okay, but everyone does that now. You can go money back guarantee plus ad spend. Everyone does that now. Money back plus ad spend, and then maybe plus a gift. All these here aren't really unique, because most people are doing this now. You can do commission. Commission is quite a good USP. However, a lot of people are catching on to that. So how would you stand out in a heavily saturated market? Now, this method can be cross, utilized in skincare, jewelry, etc. This is just using an agency example because most people watches are in an agency. So how can you stand out with an agency? So what I decided to do, and what I did earlier on before I started the agency, so I actually tried all these here as a USP and commission, etc., money back, etc. They don't really work as well. So I thought, okay, Badge Drumwood, how can I stand out compared to the other 99% of businesses in my niche? And I thought, well, okay, let's start your own ecom brand. No one's going to do that. No one can bother doing that. But what that will do is it'll give me authority, because if I can get an ecom brand to X amount in revenue, a month for a year, it clearly shows that I've used my own systems and it works, and it's a great way to stand out. So I'm already a partner of a shoe cleaning restoration company, does use Shopify. I co-run it. It is kind of somewhat of a Shopify business, so that kind of counts. But I wanted to step it up, so I started a designer shoe business where we resell products like Louis Vuitton, etc. We get them from a retailer at a discount and then sell them obviously for more. Now that brand itself allowed me to kind of differentiate myself massively, because I wasn't just then an agency, I was also then really a 2x ecom store owner. My handwriting is so bad. So I was then also a 2x owner, and also I've run a few different businesses like a bike reselling business, etc. But in reality, that makes me stand out drastically, because most people in my space are just kids that have just come in. They've seen a video online, they go, okay, just make 10k in 30 days. They'll come in, they'll spam emails. There's no USP. So what I've done here is started a ecom brand and partnered with one. So there's two there. So that stands out massively and is a great USP to have. So what you need to do is you need to think, okay, so you have a skincare brand, you have a jewelry brand, you have a pet brand, fashion brand, whatever. What is actually separating you from everybody else? Don't pull the we're natural, eco-friendly, sustainable, card, because that isn't what it works. You'll be a Me Too business there. What you want to think about is brands like, let's look at True Classic. They identified a key problem. People are wearing t-shirts, but they want to look better. So their USP is their t-shirts actually make you look better. They make you look slimmer, stronger, etc. Not many fashion brands do that. There's I think it's called 47 Skincare or something. It's a brand I see ads all the time. They have this thing called a miracle serum, which will get rid of your acne in about 2 weeks, something, or you get your money back. That is a USP. That is a very good offer to have. Jewelry, Crafted do this really, really well. Everyone in the jewelry space was talking about how amazing the materials were, ethically sourced, blah, blah, blah. Crafted, they came in, they said, listen, our chains don't give you green necks, they don't fade, they're sweat-proof, they're heat-proof, they're waterproof. You can wear them in shower, gym, swimming, etc. And that's why they started massively and grew so fast. So you can see there, identifying a USP in your niche and standing out will drastically help you, even if your market is heavily saturated. Because everyone knows the quote-unquote agency space is very, very saturated. The skincare space is saturated. Fashion, apparel, clothing, all very, very saturated spaces. But having a very, very clear USP is actually how you get ahead and stand out. That's the difference between the businesses that take 5 years to go and the businesses that take 1 year to go. Is basically just being different. Because a lot of Me Too businesses out there, and obviously being unique is how you get ahead. So guys, that is how to stand out in a saturated niche, get ahead, separate yourself, and make lots of money. Hope you found this video valuable. If you do, hit the subscribe, like, notification bell below. Any questions from this video, feel free to drop them below as well. And if you want me to run your ads, feel free to check the description below where it says, have Ethan Bailey run my ads. Click that, schedule a quick 15-minute chat where I'll talk to you about your ad account and see if you're a good fit for what we do. If not, no worries. Enjoy all the content I have on here, absorb it like a sponge, watch all the videos, and you'll get ahead and probably make a lot of money as well. So that is everything. Again, I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure notification bell is turned on so you're notified every single viable post I put out there. And I will see you on Monday.